afternoon.
Yes, for the sake of our audience, let's switch to my name.
Okay, I'm Engineer Deborah Kemba Medawa, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers.
Okay, once again, we have the gatherings of engineers here today. Tell us, what is this bringing to you?
Oh, our gathering is all about problem solving, bringing innovations that will bring about solutions to problems that we are facing in the country.
Now, we see that some of the younger generations are being awarded for their projects that they work on.
Yes.
What does engineering, Nigerian Engineering Society of Engineers, have to do for younger generation when it comes to robotics and the like?
Oh, okay, take for instance our girls that just won the third position in this competition. It's sometime in June this year that they were introduced to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And part of the initial training that they were given is on robotics, coding, Lego, Scratch, 3D animation, and game making using Scratch. So, the world is moving towards tech every day. Robotics and AI taking over so many things. If we don't catch our catch them when they are young, we'll be left behind. So if we are to play in the global field, we need to bring forward our young engineers, our young ones. And that is why this is a project for the JETS competition is for SS2 students, it's for secondary school students. So we're trying to catch them young, get them into the mood of innovation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For the sake of our audience, let's switch to your name and where you come from.
My name is Engineer Livius Ngarabara. I'm from River State.
Okay, tell us, the past few years for River State has been engineering and engineering and engineering. Is this a reflection that Rivers is an home of engineering?
Yes, you can say that, judging by the developmental stride we've seen witnessed in River State in the last few years. You can say that the forefront of engineering, Rivers has decided to take that giant stride and carve a niche for itself from the past administration and even the current administration that has continued from where the past administration stopped. So Rivers is known for taking that giant strides and bringing engineering back home and showcasing the skills.
So do you think this is reflecting towards Nigeria all?
Yes, it's a reflection, because if you look back even before the colonial masters came, we saw some of Rivers strategically located around the coastal ocean, and that means there was that trade between the colonial masters. I'm talking about people from the West and Africa. So that cross transfer of knowledge has always been there, and generally Rivers is one part of this region they call the Niger Delta region. So you can see that there has always been that tendency to promote and to propagate engineering in the Niger Delta, and in this case, River State.
So with such an event like this, what should Nigerians expect?
So engineers will expect that in the coming years, Rivers will begin to play a significant role in the society. I'm talking about the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And you will see more sons and daughters of River State begin to take critical positions and begin to take giant strides in the society and help to build society at large, and that will be reflected in the growth that the country will witness in the coming years.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll come and meet you next. Yes, for the sake of our audience, let's meet you by your name.
I'm Engineer Onankwa Friday Emmanuel. I'm from Makurdi branch of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. I work with Dangote Cement.
Dangote Cement. Yes. Okay, we've seen, so far so good, we've seen how Dangote Cement, Dangote Company, has been growing on its own via engineering. Would you say the ideas are strictly Nigerian ideas, or there are other secrets behind the engineering part of that?
Yeah, engineering as a whole is not independent, so the ideas are actually international. But we model it to the Nigerian system to suit our own business as it is. So it's actually an international collaboration. So the idea are not strictly Nigerian, but it's mainly Nigerian to suit our business.
So would you say Nigeria itself is adapting to the new robotic coding style where the world is turning to?
Definitely, we are making good efforts in that direction. very good effort in that
So what
direction.
would you say about training of younger generations?
Training, I think we need more training. We actually need more training in that direction because a lot of young engineers are interested, but I think the training is not that much available.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let me go around. Congratulations on today's event, and you're one of the panelists who discussed.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the engineering aspect when it comes to food chain, security-wise, and the likes. This year's events, what is it bringing to Nigeria when it comes to hunger solving and security solving?
Thank you very much. One of the cardinal goals of the United Nations through their Sustainable Development Goal, particularly the SDG number 2, is ending hunger by the year 2030. And I think I did mention it when I was giving my opening remark. And from all indices, there is only to show that we're actually trying to achieve that goal, as it were. And the Nigerian Institute of Engineers thought it wise to actually dovetail into it and find out what are the things we need to do, applying sustainable engineering technologies to achieving food security and climate change. Like I also defined, when you talk about food security, it's standing on 4 pillars. It's talking about access, talking about sustainability, it's talking about utilization, and it's talking about availability. So the fact that you don't have access to food shows you are food insecure. And this meeting is to provide solutions, tangible, workable, practical solutions in adopting homegrown technologies in solving this problem of food security and climate change. So that number one, we can attain the goal. The goal number two. Number two, we can be self-sufficient and food secure, and then we can eliminate every dot that is associated with food insecurity. Once that is done, development can start, and that's exactly what NSC is doing. And I'm looking forward to the communique that will come out and the recommendations that we can work with, and then pace it in concrete terms, short, mid, long term. What are the things we can achieve? The next 1 year when we come back and do the review, we'll have known that we may not have been to where we should be, but we are no longer where we used to be, and we have made considerable progress. That's the whole essence of the program this year.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's talk about a country like China, who grew from nothing to the most efficient engineering country at the moment. What would you say to the Federal Republic of Nigeria to emulate such acts from such a country who has nothing, but now is one of the biggest AI production countries?
Now, thank you very much for that conversation. As we speak now, there is a conference going on at the Eagle Square here in Abuja, National Research Fair Exhibition, where Tech Fair brings together every researchers of homegrown technologies to be able to showcase and bring all funders to come and see how we can begin to commercialize this. That was the model that China used. And until we go back and begin to harness myriads of excellent technologies that are homegrown to solve our problems, we may be far from starting. That's exactly what China did, and today China is a superpower until we do that. So we have started. Nigerian Institute of Engineers, when we have started, Tech Fair has started. Let the government come up with policy to mainstream local homegrown technologies, not local technologies, that will begin to patronize homegrown technology, increase the local content, and make true to their word with the local content initiative in what we do here. Once we do that, my brother, beloved, you begin to see transformation in every sphere of our national development.
Thank you very much.